Hi, Nick and Alec and the Many Got a Mad. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I just wanted to give you an answer to your question as much as I can. Pros and cons for going on testosterone or not again. Well, before I was on testosterone, um, up to, as I was talking to my mother today, up to 17, 18 or 19, um, I wasn't on testosterone. I wasn't producing enough, and I was extremely aggressive, like I can be these days, this year. I can be narky as well. I can be very tired, extremely tired. I mean, my eyes are much more blue. I don't like that. But even on testosterone, my eyes are to an extent like that, but they'd be more like that. You know, they'd be more like that. They'd be purple under there, but they wouldn't have that ring there. On testosterone. Now, many people who are taking testosterone say to me, very small amount of testosterone I'm taking over a 4-week period. And I keep saying to them, well, maybe you're taking too much. Because a lot of XXY people, I can only speak for my species, and I am speaking for my species, on this level, a lot of them have complained that when they did take testosterone for the first time, that they got very aggressive, and that it didn't work for them. And my point there is that, well, maybe they just weren't given the right amount. Maybe they were given too much or too little, and it really is about finding the balance. I think I've been fortunate enough to be given the testosterone at 100, Sustanon 100. Couldn't tell you the milligrams. Here I am waffling again. God, will I just do it like this? Right, pros, cons. Pros, is it? Oh, pros over here. Okay, pros. Pros of going back on testosterone. I'll have more confidence. I'll be more... I won't shake my fingers, I can't concentrate. I will have more confidence. I will be more energetic. Better self-esteem. I won't have such negative thoughts. I won't be dreaming of things in the night and basically realizing that I'm screaming in my sleep. Fuck off! Oh, it's crazy. I remember doing that as a teenager. Anyway, going back on testosterone, it's mostly psychological. Physically, I do feel... Oh yeah, this would be the negative side, right? The cons of being off testosterone. Like the bad things about being off testosterone are, I think they're both the same, aren't they? The pros and cons. So I'll just say that, that off testosterone, I have physically I've been very weak. I'm lifting things and stuff like that, pushing things, pulling things. Getting up in the morning or even in midday, because I'm a musician. Normally I'd get up actually in midday, to be honest with you. I will say this though, on another level slightly, that off testosterone I have noticed, and people have noticed, that I'm more calm. But on another level, I have been more aggressive. So a lot of people have said, you're much more calm off testosterone. And I think it's a different story when I'm with friends, that I feel relaxed around them and I am more calm because I don't have to prove myself, and I don't have to, I won't be judged, and they won't say anything bad to me as such. They will accept me for who they know and who I am at the moment, and who I've been over the last 5 or 10 years. Whereas at home here in Ireland, and with family and stuff like that, and also in this crazy lunatic asylum that they call the country Ireland, because it really is. The public transport is a stress case. You don't know when the bus is coming. I need to know for certain what's going to happen in certain situations, and if you don't know when the bus is coming, that's very agitating. And little things like that, which essentially for me are big things, because I've never driven a car and I never will until they bring out flying cars. So call me a dreamer there. Dreamer. Okay, maybe I am. But yeah, so Waffle Nikananikamad. I'm not even reading it off any screen, but just trying to remember your name. You, by the way, I don't even know what you look like, and but your words are just absolutely magic for me. I really don't mind it. I mean, obviously, I might react to your, if you ever gave me criticisms or constructive criticisms, I might react alright, but I really would be in the mood for any of your thoughts. If you think you're going to hurt me, you might hurt me, but just say that anyway, because that's life, and I do really like the fact that you have given of yourself by watching some of my videos, and you've even watched some of the videos that I would say to you, Jesus, don't watch that video. But yeah, there are certain people out there in YouTube world that are extremely important for me now. What's her name? Belinda Darlington was very important for me, actually, at a certain point. Not important for me, but I actually liked her, and then I talked to her on Messenger, and she then called me weird, and then stopped talking to me. So I really don't, she hasn't talked to me since, and I think she's even unsubscribed, I'm not even sure, but it's like you just aren't sure with people. You can't always be sure with people online that you haven't met in real life. Justin is a person who's commented on the other video that I'm going to attach this to, in contamination video. You're a freak, what's a freak? I mean, I could read into that and think, what do you mean, Justin? But I think Justin means that in a good way, and he must be laughing or smiling about it, really, and not at me, with me. But again, how am I supposed to read it correctly if it's just 2 lines? And especially since me and Justin have had issues in the past, and at the moment I have issues with him at the moment. But I'm glad that, Justin, you are commenting, but realise that if I'm going to be politically correct and try and keep you and your name out of my thoughts, then I'll be here for an eternity trying to word it totally correctly so I don't hurt anybody. I'm really not trying to hurt anybody, and I hope, trust and truly hope that you weren't trying to hurt me there with the freak thing. This is what happened on XXY Talk, just to say that a lot of people would have said certain things like that, and I would have read into them and taken them personally. Because I do that, because I need to be clear on how what people want to say to me, and what is their real goal in telling me anything. And are they saying it to prod at me, like, or are they more saying it to, like, say, hey man, it's okay, calm down, it's alright, it's gonna be fine? Because to be honest with you, regardless of my appearance, my head and my heart, can you see that on screen? I am really happy that I have many of the qualities that the Christians think Jesus had. I'm not saying Jesus didn't, but I'm not saying Jesus is the one and only. I'm saying there are a lot of other people out there who are actually practicing their love for thy neighbour as much as they can. But sometimes, of course, I will scream the shit out of my neighbour, Now I mean that in a hypothetical sense, I don't mean it with the neighbours. Yeah, so it's actually difficult to be, I've only got 50 seconds now, it's difficult to be relaxed off testosterone, and to be honest with you, I think I need to, I know I need to go back on it, and that kind of kills me, but seeing that I was on it for at least 10 years, it's not going to be a major blow to myself, unless of course some Kleinfelders out there know more than I do, which they probably do, because I'm not very science-headed, and they could say, like, oh, he's going to kill himself once he takes it again, because his body will react badly and he's going to die. And if that does happen, if I do die from something like that, well, let me be again the live guinea pig for everybody else to learn from, and it's a damn shame that there aren't enough people out there who have the knowledge coming onto YouTube or anywhere else for that matter and helping me out. Goodbye, peace.